Something big just changed in Claude, and most people haven't realized how powerful it is yet. You can now generate live interactive charts and visuals right inside the response, no code, no setup. So instead of just reading outputs, you can explore ideas, test scenarios, and work through problems in a much more visual and interactive way. And you can do all this on their free plan. In this video, I'll walk you through some practical examples from comparisons to interactive tools to show you the amazing things you can use this for. So let's get started. So for our first example, we want to generate a visual comparison between chatbots and AI agents. So I'm going to enter this prompt, create a visual comparison of AI agents versus chatbots using clear categories like purpose, capabilities, autonomy, use cases, and limitations. I'll enter that. You can see here it immediately starts with reading front-end design skill and then begins building the visual straight away inside the chat. And this is what it creates. Right away, you can see everything is split into two clear sections, chatbots on the left, AI agents on the right. Then below that, it's structured into rows, things like purpose, autonomy, tools, and memory, and you're comparing both sides directly across each one. Then at the bottom, it shifts into use cases, so you can see where each one is best used for. And finally, we get a visual capability spectrum where you can compare things like reasoning or autonomy. So overall, it's not just the information, it's the structure and layout that make this easy to understand at a glance. And if you want to use this or share it, you can come up here to the three dots and click on that. You can copy it, download it as an HTML file, or save it as an artifact, or even publish it and share it as a link with others. So you can see here I've opened it as an HTML and can view it on my entire screen. So it goes from something inside the chat to something you can actually send and use. For this next example, we're going to visualize a customer journey. I'm going to enter this prompt. Visualize the full customer journey of a user who downloads a new app, creates an account, explores features, becomes a regular user, and eventually a daily user. So break the journey into clear stages, and now you'll see. Right at the top, you can see it's broken down into 5 clear stages from discovery and download, onboarding, feature exploration, regular use, and daily users. Each stage is separated so you can follow the journey from left to right. Then just below that, you get the emotional journey. You can see how the user feels at each stage with icons and a sentiment curve across the flow. Then as you go down, it gets more detailed. You've got key actions for each stage, followed by pain points like too many steps or unclear features, then drop-off risks, showing where users are most likely to leave, and finally, priority improvement areas, highlighting what needs to be fixed. So it's not just mapping the journey, it's showing you exactly where to focus. For this next example, let's look at something more interactive. I'm going to enter this prompt. Create an interactive visual showing how memory retention decreases over time and how revision improves it. Include a timeline slider to show forgetting versus reinforcement and allow me to toggle revision points to see the effect. I'll enter that. And now you'll see it's created a full interactive memory retention model. At the top, you've got a timeline slider so you can move across different days. And just below that, you can toggle revision points like day 1, day 3, day 7. Then you've got a quick summary showing your current retention, what it would be without revision, and the gain from revision. And the main part is this graph. You can see 2 curves, one showing memory dropping over time and the other showing how revision reinforces it. As you move the slider or add revision points, the graph updates, so you can actually see the impact immediately. Instead of just reading about forgetting curves, you're interacting with it. And that's what makes this powerful. You're not just being told how it works, you can test it yourself and turn concepts into visual interactive outputs that you can explore and use. For this next example, we're going to create a learning roadmap. I'm going to enter this prompt. Create a visually clear AI learning roadmap structured as a step-by-step journey. Divide it into stages and include key topics, tools, and example projects. And now you'll see it's created a structured learning roadmap. You can see it's broken down into clear stages, starting from the basics, then moving into core skills, and then more advanced areas. Each stage is grouped into its own section, so you can clearly see what to focus on at each step and within each stage. You've got key topics, tools, and sometimes example projects. So instead of just a list of things to learn, it's organized as a progression, and you can follow it step by step without having to figure out what comes next. Everything is structured in a way that's easy to scan and easy to come back to. So in this video, we saw how Claude can now turn your prompts into visuals, interactive tools, and structured outputs directly inside the chat. You can use this to understand ideas faster, test things, organize your work in a much clearer way. Try it with your own use case. Just ask for a diagram, a visual, or an interactive idea. If you found this useful, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.